What is up, guys? In today's video we have another minor Fortnite update or change, and that is going to be that the Icy Grappler was vaulted. As always, if you guys do enjoy this video, remember to give it a like, subscribe if you'd like to see more, and comment down below what you think of this change. So yesterday the Icy Grappler was added, which was a grappler that had infinite uses but made your feet icy after using it, and it has now been removed from the game. So you should no longer have fights like I'll have on screen now where somebody's just perpetually running from you spamming this on ice. The reason why it was vaulted, Fortnite status posted, is that it was making some people's games like crash or whatever. I'm not really sure. I didn't really experience this, but players were sliding too fast when using the Icy Grappler, and that caused problems for some players. Somebody in my chat told me that it was happening to them and they were playing on PS5, but again, I don't know if this is something that like players specifically needed to go out of their way to cause. Like in the past, we had some issues with like the kinetic blade where people would do like something with it and then it would cause other players' games to crash, or if this was just like a regular occurrence, if there was like too many people sliding around them or what. I'm not too sure because I never experienced it, but the Icy Grappler has been removed from the game after only being in for a little over than 24 hours. To compensate for this, Epic has unvaulted the regular grappler, which works pretty similar. If you've played Fortnite OG, you're probably very familiar with this item because it was kind of the staple mobility item for a lot of Fortnite OG. It was really good. It works like the Icy one did, except you don't have the Icy feet effect, and then it also doesn't have unlimited uses. So you do have to be much more mindful of how you use the regular grappler. And for some reason, I'm not sure why, it now only has 10 uses instead of 20. In Fortnite OG, it had 20 uses. Right now, in the current version of it that they have in the game, it has 10 uses. Not really sure why that is the way it is, but that is what they have in the game. It does still negate fall damage though. So if you're using this, you don't have to worry about like grappling too high and falling. You shouldn't take fall damage after using this unless you land and then take fall damage after the fact. Like if you bounce off of something, if you land and then slide off a cliff, you're going to take damage at that point. But the initial landing after grappling, you shouldn't take fall damage from. And you still do need to be mindful about swapping to your shotgun too quickly. This was a bug that was in OG where like if you swapped too quickly when using the grappler, sometimes you would get a bug where you just couldn't do anything for a period of time afterwards. So you need to be somewhat mindful of when you use this, kind of be a little bit more patient swapping to your shotgun. You can still use it and then swap weapons, but you just don't want to do it like super fast, you know? I think it was like a bug of doing it before the grappler had like rescinded back into the weapon itself. And as of the current loot pool, which mobility items I think are best, I still think shockwaves are the best mobility item, but I probably would rather use this grappler than the grapple blade. It's really kind of up in the air though, because the grapple blade is infinite. You can get an infinite number of uses out of it if you allow it to recharge, which is really good, but I feel like I have so much more control over the regular grappler, and the fact that you can kind of use it and then swap weapons and then like land on somebody with your shotgun out, I think makes it a lot better for pushing people. You could maybe argue that the grapple blade is better for getting around the map, because it is infinite, but personally I use cars so much this season that I'm not that concerned about that aspect of my mobility item, and I'm more so just concerned about pushing people or repositioning in a fight, and I think shockwaves are still the best for that, and I think the grappler is better than the grapple blade. I think this is going to be really helpful to people who play squads or trios or whatever, because that is kind of one of the downsides of shockwaves, is that it's hard to get enough for everybody in the team to have some. So having this grappler in the game is kind of like another solid mobility option that you can just kind of find and use from that point onward. It is pretty nice. But that is going to be it for this video. I just wanted to let you guys know that the Icy Grappler was vaulted and the regular grappler was in. Let me know what you guys think of that. Yesterday when they added the Icy one, I did have a lot of people in my comments saying they would much rather have the regular one. So, you know, your wish has been granted, but there also was a lot of people that liked kind of playing off the ice and just kind of spamming the grappler and then sliding around and then grappling back to the person and pumping them and kind of repeating that over the course of a fight. So let me know where you guys stand on that. I'm going to have some gameplay play out that I got on stream using the regular grappler after they unvaulted it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. GG's. Infinite Icy to 10 normal? Yeah, but at least you don't have the Icy effect. I mean, it's people are gonna compare them because like they swapped them, but like they didn't swap them because they wanted to. They swapped it because of a bug. Like, if people weren't... What the hell? If people weren't getting a bug with the Icy where their game was crashing or whatever, they would have just left the Icy in the game, you know? Bro, he hit me so far with that. And that was like really bad timing for me because I had just like, I was spraying him while he was on the dirt bike. So my like AR wasn't fully loaded when he was just trying to like protect himself with the shield. Don't know where this person is. That was interesting. Imagine there's another person in here and a gift as well. There's somebody here. Like prematurely get out and flip it. Dang, I was just barely off there. Jeez. Oh, he had the drum. Or the auto shotgun. I always call it the drum. Is this guy gonna swim across? Oh no, he's ziplining. I'm terrible. Let me up. Is that him? He went back across? That's tragic. I wonder how weak he was. Is everyone on that side? I think that's a hired NPC. Wait, they just died in storm, so I couldn't snipe them. What the heck? That's a tragic game, bro. I had like a decent amount of kills. I think I had like 10 or like almost double digits with still like 10 up, but I just find like nobody after that. It's in that bush. You think he's pissed? GG's. That's how weak he was. Because, like, you know the auto shot, he is not hitting that hard from that range. But yeah, they vaulted the Icy Grappler because there was a bug with it. I think it was causing people's game to crash because people were sliding too quickly or something. And then they unvaulted the regular one, kind of like how it was from OG. But it has 10 uses instead of 20 for some reason. So it's in the game. It's good. I think I would still rather have shockwaves. For sure. But I think I would rather have the regular grappler than the grapple blade.